The U.S. Supreme Court today strikes down a 26-year-old federal law, a law that bars gambling on baseball, basketball, football, and other sports in most states.
Well, today the High Court gives the thumbs up, giving states the option to legalize betting on their favorite teams. Q2's Zoe Zandora standing by now to tell us what this means for sports and gambling here in Montana. Zoe.
Thanks, Jay and Janelle. That's right. This opens up the possibility, depending on what state you're in, you could be betting on the NBA Finals. I was on a conference call earlier today with the American Gaming Association, the single most effective advocate for casino operators, suppliers, and allies in the gaming industry. And they made it very clear they are pleased with the ruling. The organization's CEO, Jeff Freeman, says the ruling made for a, quote, monumental day, a victory for the millions of Americans who seek to bet on sports in a safe and regulated manner. But what does this mean for us here in Montana? I spoke with administrator of the Montana Gambling Controlling Division, Angela Nunn, on the phone earlier today.
So there is not an immediate effect of the ruling on Montana. What it does is open the potential for legislators to bring legislation regarding sports betting in our next legislative session. There would need to be a lot of regulatory structure that would need to be put in place, and I don't know whether there's a big market for that here in Montana. There's definitely a lot involved in regulating that type of activity. I have heard that there's interest in that in Montana, but it will depend on the legislature's appetite for that type of gambling here in Montana.
So for now, nothing has changed here in Montana in regards to betting on sports. It would all require legislative change. Any proposals would come during the next legislative session, January 2019. Janelle?
All right. Thanks so much, Zoe.